How do I know it's normal? Like, how do I know to draw that? Says it. Okay. Would you agree that it's 200 in the middle, and 198 would be below average, and 205 would be above average? Now, what it's after is find the probability that the sample mean is outside this range. So, see this red region here? See that red region? That red region is inside the range. What I'm after is I'm after these two yellow regions. The two yellow regions aren't the same size. Is that okay? Sorry, the green. I'm after the green and the yellow region. What I'm going to do is I need to convert them into Z scores. So that's the first thing I'm going to go after is convert them into Z scores, and then I'm going to try and use my tables to find out what the area of those two regions are. Is that all right? Go and try now. Shh. Renaissance says, all right, look at the keywords, from a normal distribution. So the normal distribution has the average of the 200, not your sample. So your mu is 200. Okay, and you're doing a Z score of X bar take away mu, which is going to be, and then all over your standard error. So it's going to be 198 take away 200 divided by 10 over root 10, and that's going to be one of your Z scores. If anybody has it already, I'll take it off you. Minus 0.63. So see what I did there? I got rid of the 198 and I'm changing to a 0.6 minus 0.63. And going the other score, the 205. 1.6. Perfect. Is it possible to get 1.58? Yeah. 1.58. Okay. So your question has been reduced to two things. You need to find out the area that's bigger than 1.58, and you need to find the area that's smaller than 0.63. Okay. And you can find the area bigger than 1.58 quite quickly, can't you? So bigger than 1.58. We can all look up our Z score and our tables and find out what this purple region is here. Anybody got it? 9.4. Take that away from 1. 0.05. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right. And then the next thing we're working on is the 0.63, aren't we? Now, being smaller than negative 0.63 is the same thing as being bigger than positive 0.63. So that's 0.63, and you want this green area here. So I is what to do. We get the blue area from the tables. What is it? 7.357. Take it away from 1. 0.2. Okay. And then at the end of the question, we just add the two blue parts together. Those two blue parts are the same thing as the green area plus the yellow area. And what you get? 0.3214. Okay. Okay. What we normally do is we'd find a Z score. And we'd go X bar take away mu all over sigma over root n. What's the goal of the question? So I'm not going to be able to fill that part in, right? But I'll go ahead anyway. 73 take away all over 9 over square root of. And we're below average anyway. Is that agreed with that? So it's minus 2, 9 over root n. And that's as far as I go. Because it says it here. Well, to find what's bigger than 73, I need to find the Z score at 73. Then do that drawing I always do. Now I'm going to do that drawing over here. Okay. And what they're telling me is that now we're below average, right? So where should I put my line? To the right of the middle or to the left of the middle? I'm going to draw it to the left, okay? And what they're saying is that whatever set score we have, that set score is 0.8708. Is that right? So whatever set score this is, okay, that's how much of the population is bigger than me. Agreed? Now I'm going to do that trick I always do. I'm gonna turn that around, okay, and say, well, look, here's a positive set score that has the same amount underneath it. So you go to your tables and look for 0.8708, a set score of 1.13. So that'd be a positive set score of 1.13. Because this one's below average, that must be minus 1.13. Is that all right with you guys? Now, what's going to happen next is we're going to do this. We're going to say that the set score we got has to be minus 1.13. Agreed? Right. Who knows how to do the next part? Wouldn't quite do that just yet. Here's what I do. The 9 over root n, it's division on the left, which means multiplication on the right. And then get your 1.13 underneath. Is that all right? So ignore that equal sign. And then we can put equals here. Now, we're quite close to getting this done. See that 9? Actually, here, who knows what I'm going to do when I do that? I'll give you a classic. Here's what I'm basically doing. Would you all agree that 20 over 10 is the same thing as 2 over 1? And what happens if I turn both sides upside down? A half is the same as 10 over 20. I'm going to use that trick here because I think it'll just be quicker for me. Everybody see what I did? I'm only allowed to do that because both sides are over a single fraction. Does that make sense? Now, how do I get the root n on its own? What do I need to do with that 9? Bring that 9 up. Okay? And then multiply that out, and then square both sides. And you should be done. I like that turn it upside down trick. It's just pretty slick. Yeah, you can do that. There's numerous ways you can do it. There's 5.0585, yeah. And I'm gonna square both sides now, and I should get roughly 25 people. Oh, 25.86. So probably 26, because you can't take a sample size of 25.86. It has to be 26. Oh, good. Okay.